じかな。はーっノア・ブラウンよろしく。わかった。戦うよ。
What's happening, fellas? It's your boy Hardcorn, and today we've got a brand new character in Action Taimanin. It's Noah Brown. We're gonna take a look at how she plays, how her moves work, and most importantly, if she's gonna be any good at all to really purchase. It's the first day, so everyone's got those nice first day jitters about figuring out how this character's gonna work. And I can already see that you have got to play her from ranged. What a cutie. She's got her own little claw thrown. She's got Bayonetta style attacks too. Got a first glimpse of that. Kicking everything. But she's got some really insane reach on those attacks. I wonder if she's actually considered ranged. And of course we have her equipped with her own supporter, the Noah Brown supporter. My goodness, look at the reach on that thing. She doesn't need to have any sort of like a gap closing on the attack. When she throws this thing, that's wicked distance. But she's got to get enough. She's got to be close enough to him though to do the big drop kick. That I can do. I can live with that. Well, it looks like her ultimate attack is just her going full on big mode and just whapping the crap out of everybody. Interesting. We're going to take a look at her skills. We've got them all acquired now, so let's see how they're going to interact. We got Pinocchio's prank. It's the simple boost up in the air and hit him skill. We'll take that one. Harpy's Dream Shade. It launches consecutive attacks while tumbling forward on a 17-second cooldown, so this is probably going to be some sort of thing you use when the enemy's groggy or something. It's a big triple green. We'll try that. Carolyn's Malice. Attacks all the enemies while running forward for a certain amount of time and then inflicts a strong charge attack at the end. This is pretty cool. Lets her run around and just be completely protected by the entire time. Looks like a pretty huge AoE with it too. Looks like with the blues I have equipped, it's got increased charge attack for 2 seconds. So that means she can run for longer and then swipe harder. We'll take that. Marauding Mandy. This is her blue skill, okay. So it pulls enemies together, 2 more attacks, and critical rate. So it's like a Sakura's spin, only not so much with damage up, it's critical up. So she really wants you to have a high base damage for these. Robbie's Revenge. Ooh, this one's cool. A charge attack, it's dodge and then attack. Oh, it's a nice haymaker. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, yeah, oh cool, this is her healing attack too. 10-second cooldown, I like it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Juliet's Sneer. Enlarges the weapon and swings it down. This is a ranged attack. You could probably use that to cancel out of something. You could, like, just in every part of the string, it's a finisher. Though it's ranged, so it's kind of weird. We'll try that. Try that later. Sinister Living Dummy. Ooh, cool, Bayonetta mode right there. It only affects the one enemy, though. So she gets an okay, when you have blues on there, it makes the AoE hit a lot harder. So you can pick up more than one enemy with it. That's good. Ooh, it's a defense down with 2 reds. I like that. I like it. Let's see. There. Ooh, Taimanin art. Shady Straw Dummy. Ooh, a scarecrow fella. Good. This is a damage up one. Enhances basic attacks and unleashes additional ones with the Rising Demon Arm. That's good. It has a little bit more to her attack string that she really needs from what I can see. Because that little mask or whatever, it has its range. But she's defenseless in there. And obviously I can't equip her 81 skill. Oh, Amanda's Exile. Ooh, this is cool. Immediately after the final attack, launches an additional attack by slashing the area wildly. This is a second healing skill on a 1 second cooldown. There's no reason not to take this. Oh man. Oh man. Oh baby, we're using that. Alright, so Pinocchio's prank, it's the same as any other pop-up attack. Harpy's Dream Shade, hold, dodge then attack, hold attack. Okay, let's see if I can remember that. Oh crap, I messed that up. Ooh, that's a nice quick attack too, that Harpy's Dream Shade. Oh yeah, there we go. That's a good hit. Good hit there, Noah. Oh yeah, there we go. It's got that nice back step inside you have to account for. But I really like that. It's a good haymaker. Ooh, so much damage with it too. Oh, what was Carolyn's Malice? It was a hold attack. Oh, this is nice. I like that. I like that a lot. It's really cute. It's also very strong. Has she got enough points in it? Oh god, stop hitting her. Stop hitting this girl, please. I love it. I love it. I just run right into him. And now let's transform. Let's do this. Any other buttons? Nope. I just have to keep attacking while in that form. It looks like I can't be knocked down inside the attack either. That's really good. It kicks all the enemies right in front of her, or at least where her target was. So Shady Straw Dummy is the Taimanin art. Let's get some more enemies and try Marauding Mandy, because that's going to hold her still. Wow, wow, okay. Yep. Okay. It's nice and channeled, so she's got to spend her entire time there. But wow, Shady Straw Dummy. That's Sinister Living Dummy. That's cool. I like that. It just kicks everybody and does damage. And Juliet Sneer's hold dodge. Wow. Alright, it's a bit picky on how it wants to activate that I held attack. Nice. I like that. I like Juliet's Sneer a lot. That's good. It kind of feels like it was supposed to be her original finisher for the Taimanin art, but they changed it up at the very end and made it a skill.
戦うよ。
What was that again? Immediately after attack. Okay. God, that kick is so good. God, I love that kick so much. It's on such a low cooldown too. So we're going all blue on this one with Noah. She has a lot of low time cooldowns. So it really complements her, you know, actual supporter. I wonder if I can use supporters during that. Can I do my skills? Yes, I can use supporters during this. Okay, that's good. Oh wow, it gives her an enormous AoE. Where Carolyn's Malice is just a ton of fun. You can just run into enemies and they'll be okay. It's like that electrical shield from Ratchet and Clank. That you just walk into enemies and they just die. Reminds you of all that proto-pet farming to actually level that thing up. Alright, that'll about do it with her skills. So let's go into the more theoretical side of things. So this is the one of her gacha weapons you can get. It's the Crystal Heart. It's nothing really, you know, to note home about. It's got, you know, attack and crit, and that's great. But the weapon skill for it is the Heartless Executor. It drops a weapon in front of people to do a huge amount of damage. But the thing is, it restores it as HP. So if you really, Noah really seems to be built for longevity. That's a really good thing, because they're really increasing their, you know, the strength of enemies and events, and the tower itself, of course. So you really want something that can be as durable as can be, because there's Murasaki, and it looks like it's going to be Noah. So then we'll go look at some more skills right here. This, I don't really see much of a use of it besides if, you know, you're trying to dodge something. Harpy's Dream Shade is extremely quick. I'm enamored with how quick it is. It's 3 consecutive hits on the base. So when you upgrade it with 3 greens, they're gonna have 5 hits, and it's gonna do an enormous amount of damage. I like it. I'd run 3 greens for it. This is pure fun. I don't see much of a practical use for it, unless you just really have a lot of damage going on or have built up a lot of crits, because this thing has a lot of hits inside. That's worth it for crit builds. Mandy, you're not so good. You're really picky. Oh, look at me not reading. It says during normal attacks I have to hold it. Not just a bare hold, I can start standing still and hold the button. No, it's during your combo. They want you to lead into it. That's actually something that's actually quite nice. Robert's Revenge. Love it. Love it. It's a heal. It's really fast. It's got a huge amount of range. That hitbox hit 2 enemies, front and behind her. I like that. I like it a lot. Sneer. Great. Great skill. Worth it to run 3 reds? No. You put that on there just for the flat out skill damage. You just use that and that's great. That's a good finisher. Sadly, it's 19 seconds. Her extreme dodge? Fantastic. Go full Bayonetta mode right there. Kicking ass. I love it. You put 2 blues on there. You saw how many. I could hit up to. I was hitting like 6 enemies at some points with this thing. That's good. That's good. This, flat out damage increase. It doesn't change, you know, her animations like to speed them up or anything. It just gives the nice boot to the face at the end. Amanda, that's good. That one I didn't use very well. I think I got it one time, and I didn't even think I got it at all. This feels like it's the sort of attack where, oh wow, you can use it after everything. That's great. That's awesome. I'll have to look into that more. Edgar, I sadly can't teach you, and I can't use you. But if you've noticed, all of our skills have the names of people for some reason. I don't know why. But the thing is, all of these skills are named after famous cursed dolls or dolls in fiction. That's a nice little touch right there, and I like it. That's the theoretical side for it, on her skills. Now, for color builds, we'll take a look at that. That Pinocchio, I'm sorry, you're just not going to make it. 3 greens right there will unlock Harpy's Dream Shade. That's a thing you want to take when you're really bursting down something and you feel confident you're going to win very quickly. Let's see, Carolyn's skill right here reduces damage taken by 20%. That's a good defensive run right there. That's a good one for her. Robert's Revenge reduces target's defense, so it gives a debuff on hit. It only has an investment of 1 green too. That's good. You could run a 2-for-1 build with that, like 2 blues, one whatever color you want. If you want, so you can actually get. No, you have to get main on that. So it's you get 1 green and 2 blues. You can do that. Sneer. That's a 3 build. That's a dummies. Reduces damage taken by 20%. So it's a self buff for defense. And Amanda's Exile is another self buff for defense. So it's all about getting her, you come in with Robert, you get Amanda. Amanda's gonna finish it off at the very end after you use Dream Shade. And you get Carolyn. Yeah, Carolyn has the damage reduction buff. So it's all about making sure that, Harpy's Dream Shade hits and you survive the hit. And let alone, look at that, it already has this 50% reduction during the attack. So I wonder, could you stack those together and start healing from damage taken? That's probably not true. There's no reverse or overflow or underflow or whatever with that. That's enough about greens. Let's look at blue. So that's increases the damage. Can't use Dream Shade with it. Carolyn's Malice, blue, obviously has to increase the charge time by 2 seconds. So it just makes the whole run just last about 5-7 seconds. That's nice. I enjoyed that, just running into enemies and doing a ton of damage. This is something you combo into. It's an interesting way to do things. Like, the more that I look at it, because all other attacks that usually spin hold the enemy in place or knock them away. No, Mandy managed to actually change things up and pull towards us. That's good. Spin lasts a very long time, and it ups the critical rate. So, yeah, you needed a lot of base damage for this to actually get into use. She also holds still, and there's nothing to protect her during it. It's a very dangerous skill to use. A high risk, high reward scenario. And of course, Robert's blue is restoring HP on a very fast cooldown. Oh, just lovely. Look at that. You can combine it with, you can go with Robert and Amanda together. Right after Robert finishes, you can use Amanda. That is awesome. I love it. Because you can heal for 3%, 5%. You want crits. You want to make sure you have good latent crit. Can't use Juliet with blues. Though dummies with blue, that's really great. We were using that earlier. It can hit like 6-something enemies. So it essentially makes the what is it? Not the cone. The circle around Noah that enemies can be kicked up. Probably goes, it looks like, from about 3 meters to 6 meters. And that's awesome. And Amanda, of course, that restores more HP. It's probably balanced by the fact it doesn't do a lot of damage. But she's got finishers. She has finishers on this. This is like awesome. I love it. This is the type of character I like because she's got options. She's not... The only thing that really constrains her is Mandy. And Dummy is just pure damage. Better yet, Noah is just pure damage. And built to survive some serious hits. Looks like you want to run green if you're trying to build for survival. But if you've got the damage behind you, you can run blue and just really give it to him. And also, I got a good give and take. It's a trading build. Well, let's look at red. Pinocchio gives the helm splitter at the end. That's pretty cool. Can't use Dream Shade with it. Carolyn gives a defense down. Well, not a defense down. It's either going to be considered an attack up or defense down on the enemy, whichever one it's going to be. But it's 8 seconds, it's a long while. Robert gives bleed on his hit, which is a 60% bleed on them. That's pretty good. That's a nice hit and run tactic right there. You can use that on bosses and just leave them alone. Then you get the piece de resistance of Juliet's Sneer. Particle charge 2%, that's worthless. It enhances the size of the weapon and its range. This is a nice ground pound right there. That's a finisher. You can use that. You can go into Shady Straw Dummy's attack string, finish that string, or cancel the final hit into Juliet's Sneer, and then you can finish and then do Amanda's Exile at the same time. Because Amanda's Exile, when you use a skill like that, increases damage to the enemy for 12%. That's really good. You could actually run in there with Carolyn, use Amanda, then use Juliet, or in my case I have 4, so I could use Robert. I could run with Carolyn, follow up with Robert, get Amanda to finish it off. It's 5 seconds, so then I would probably have to use Juliet's Sneer at the end to go whap him and finish him off. Or who knows, maybe you can, since it's a dodge skill right there, you can actually trigger Amanda's Exile and then Sinister Living Dummy at the same time. Because there's a lot of options on here. She really's... They got some good stuff going with Noah. I like her. That's with red too. Dang, they really just want to... You're all about hurting people, hurting them good. Ooh, this is her double dash skill. On a red build though, it just increases the familiar's damage. She's all physical. So I feel like she wants physical supporters and she wants critical hit damage. Let me check if... Let's check that. Okay, so it's 2, 2, 1, 2 main, and then the 3 monocolor. Okay, so she doesn't actually have a lot of skills that do anything regarding, you don't have to have extremely high color investment. You can actually run 2-for-1 builds. So if I wanted it to do it, I could actually use Amanda's Exile with 2 blues, and then I could have a green supporter, so I could actually get Robert's Revenge to actually to work with the main green. Or I could run a main blue, main blue, 2 blues, and then a green to come in with that to get the defense down with Robert. Or 2 greens and then 1 blue. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. This is a really neat set of skills. I like you, Noah. You got a lot of flexibility for a little girl. Well, she ain't so little after all. She's got the Bazoobers, Batubers, the Robertsons. Very good stuff right here. I like that. Well, while we're at it, let's take a look at her costumes. We're here already anyways. So we've got our default costume, the Rogue Demon. The Apprentice Maid. Looks pretty good. It's very cute. See the colors? Oh, that's nice. Ooh. The Azure Maid. Cute. Pure white. Very nice. Got that gothic Lolita short stack effect going on. Petite Nightmare. She's like a Danua from Grand Blue Fantasy right here. Of course, bath time with Noah. Polka Dots, what a cutie. Right now I got, in terms of supporters, her own supporter. So that means I'm going to have insane amounts of healing going on. And she's already got 2 healing skills, so I'm damn near invincible if I know what to do. And I've got just 2 filler blue supporters, because I really just want the main one. Alright, well, I'm going to give my final thoughts on the character right now. She's got a lot of potential for survivability, that's for sure. She's got a lot of movement going on. And she's very powerful in the right hands. Like if she's got the right amount of skills or whatever, she can really pop off on it. Would I take Noah to the tower or put her something like that? I would, yes. I would totally take her to the tower. And because she's got the healing. She got the healing I like on characters. And it happens very often. But it's the first day. I've got a lot of practice to get in with her because I can't actually activate Amanda's Exile myself yet. Like you go panic dodge like that and I managed to actually, you know, hit her dodge skill. Robert's Revenge though. That's good. That's a good skill. I'm gonna end up using that a lot. And I'll leave it at that. Noah's a real solid character. I can see great things for her to come in the future. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys be. See how you guys like the character when she comes out for the freebies. And like always, I'll see you next time.